Good morning and welcome to Nature Walks and Wildlife. My name's Ruth. Today I'm walking through the Joydens Wood. It's a beautiful walk that I like, quite hilly. It's a great training ground. So as much as I enjoy walking just for pleasure, I'm actually training to do my first thru hike, which at 57 is no mean feat. My knees are complaining, but I'm sure as I get stronger it will get easier. My husband was my soulmate and my hiking buddy. Sadly, he passed away earlier this year from motor neuron disease. But I still like to walk on my own. I find it very healing. It's great for your mental health. And also, I actually feel closer to him when I'm out walking in nature. I think that's where, if he's going to be anywhere, this is where he is. So on the 2nd of September, I'm taking on the challenge of the Southwest Coast Path in memory of my husband, but also to raise awareness and funds for motor neuron disease. Over the course of 53 days, with 1 day a week to rest and recover, I'll be hiking the 630-mile path. The length of the path isn't really quite so daunting as is the elevation on the route. It apparently has an elevation gain the equivalent of climbing Mount Everest 4 times. So, as I'm no spring chicken, that in itself is probably going to be the biggest challenge. So walking through places like this where there are lots of hills is quite good training. Now, as I've never done a thru hike before, and I'm getting on a bit, I've done lots of research, learning from experienced hikers who are older like me. I've learnt some great tips for my training, like incorporating hiking with a weighted backpack and strength training and yoga on your rest day. In fact, yoga every day to stretch out after the hikes and the strength training. I've also learnt great tips like the 55-5 rule. So hiking for 55 minutes and then down in your backpack, sitting down, having a 5-minute break, getting a drink, high energy snack, and just having a rest. Because when you get older, you can't just keep going like you do when you're younger. You burn out quicker, we get tired, our joints ache. And that's actually really worked well for me. I find I can keep going for longer. I can now manage 11, 12-mile hikes, albeit not easily, but I manage it and I actually really enjoy it. The other great tip I heard from a retired gentleman in America who was saying that his feet ache. My feet aren't too bad, it's more my knees that really complain by the end of a long hike. But he suggested at every opportunity, be it on your lunch break in the middle of the day or at the end of the day, to put your feet, or for me my knees, into either a cold river or the sea. And it's fantastic. It takes down all that inflammation, really calms the joints. And so that's listening to the older, wiser, more experienced people will hopefully get me through this safely. So I have about 3 weeks left to train, a little less than 3 weeks. And the week before, a bit like if you're training for a marathon, you're supposed to rest and allow your body to recover. I'm quite looking forward to that week, if I'm honest. And then that's it. I'll be off, getting the train to Minehead in Somerset, starting my 630-mile hike to Poole in Dorset. Each day I'm going to post just a short highlight video, a couple of minutes long maybe, of my adventures, what I've seen along the way, the highs and the lows. There's bound to be some lows. And if you'd like to follow me each day, that'd be fantastic. But all the encouragement is welcome. There will also be a donation link in the description of each video. So if you're willing and able to donate to motor neuron disease, all donations will be gratefully welcomed. However, if you just want to follow my journey and encourage me along the way, I'll be just as grateful. So I hope you'll join me, and I'll see you on the trail.